one in Eden Prairie that we're working on leasing up right now. It's a single tenant retail deal, and I think we would consider selling it for the right price.
Yes, another question I had for you is, you still, acquiring properties at all, or?
Yes.
What kind of properties will you be looking for? If I brought you a good deal for you too.
This is Jack.
Hey Jack, how you doing? I'm Diego with Remax. Do you have a couple of minutes?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Diego, who are you with?
Remax results.
Yeah, Remax results. Yeah, what can I do for you?
Look, the reason I was calling actually is because I actually have a client interested in buying a property in the South Metro area, a retail property, and I see your company here owns property in Apple Valley. I was just curious to see if you might be completely against selling the property.
Yeah, which one? You talking about the one in front of Walmart?
One here is called Apple Valley Retail. Not sure if it's in front of Walmart. The address is. I guess maybe I can kind of look here if it's in front of Walmart a little.
Who are the tenants?
What's that? Sprint.
We have a couple of properties in Apple Valley. I'll be able to tell you which one we're talking about if you can tell me who the tenants are.
Yeah, so I have here the tenants will be Sprint, Great Clips, and I guess T-Mobile now.
Okay.
Great Clips, Region Saloon, and Firehouse Subs.
Yep, that's ours.
I was curious to see if you might be completely against selling that property.
No, probably not.
Is there any property that you might, consider selling the South Metro?
Yeah, we're looking for stabilized retail investment. You're looking for, owner occupancy. What's sort of the angle?
So he will be looking for an investment property. Yes, he's not looking to occupy it at all.
Okay. Let's see. It's just not a good time to sell right now. We got one in Eden Prairie that we're working on leasing up right now. It's a single tenant retail deal, and I think we would consider selling it for the right price.
Okay.
I'm just not sure. We haven't made a decision whether or not we're going to sell it. We really like the location.
Eden Prairie is a great location.
Excuse me?
Eden Prairie is a great location.
Yeah, so the address for that property is 80.
I got it right here. Okay, so let me just pull up some information here. Class B building. Oh, you have what do you have there currently, tenant?
It's actually there's an animal hospital that we bought it from, and they just vacated.
Okay.
So we bought it from them. They needed a year additional lease term from us, so we gave them that. And then so they just left in January. They were in the process of negotiating a lease for that property, and I think we consider selling it, but like I said, we just haven't made a decision whether or not what we're going to do for it once we stabilize it.
Okay, that's fair enough. I can definitely bring this in front of my client. What's the price that might interest you to sell or convince you to sell?
I don't know. I think it'll kind of depend on where rent comes out to. My best guess, and here, let me do a little math.
This is around 2,700 square feet, right?
Yeah, it's 2,744 square feet. So my best guess is it's going to be somewhere around the $1.8 million range, roughly. And I think that would be, well, I guess that's a 7 cap. It just kind of depends on what the final lease terms are. You have to kind of we haven't quite hashed those out yet, but we're in the process of negotiating that lease, so hopefully there's more to share here in the near future.
Okay. Maybe if I can call you in a couple of months, see how that goes, would that be something that might work better?
Yeah, for sure. And what I would actually say too is we do have a broker on that property. Reach out to him. His name is Xander Freed.
Okay.
Xander Freed, he's with Cushman and Wakefield here locally, and he's kind of our rep on the deal. He's leasing it for us too. So if you've got further inquiries on that, just go ahead and reach out to him if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, no, not a problem. I guess another question I had for you is, you still, acquiring properties at all, or?
Yes.
What kind of properties will you be looking for? If I brought you a good deal for you too.
Good question. We just closed on a property about an hour ago, actually.
Congratulations.
Thank you. 5 tenant retail strip up in Blaine. Chipotle, Verizon, FedEx, GameStop, and Potbelly are the tenants. And
Oh wow, that's an investor's dream right there.
So yeah, we'd like to do 2 more of those this year.
Like national tenants?
What happens? Yeah. So I think call it multi-tenant retail in the Twin Cities. We'll look at both national credit and non-national credit tenants. So we can look at neighborhood centers too. It's just they've got the leasing velocity and then we, the only pro pricing standpoint, when you look at, cap rates and interest rates, we just have to be in positive leverage territory. So,
Okay.
Wherever your interest rate is today, call it if it's a 6.5 cap, I need at least 150 points spread between my interest rate and my cap rate. So if it's a 6.5 cap for your interest rate for the debt, I gotta buy it at an 8 cap.
Okay, yeah, I understand that. So you needed to cash flow day one, basically.
Not necessarily. We just need it to make sense from a value standpoint. We could buy, anyone could buy a property that's at a 6 cap.
Yes.
But if your interest rate's a 7% or 6.5%, your return on equity is going to be 2%. And it's like if you're getting 2% return on equity, you might as well just buy government bonds right now.
Yeah, you might as well honestly keep the money in the bank at that point.
You're at 5% in money market today, so it's like, what, if we're we don't need to have 15% returns, but let's just hit 8%,
Yeah, that makes sense. So you said Twin Cities, does that include Minneapolis and St. Paul? Because I get a lot of no Minneapolis, no St. Paul, so.
Yeah, we'll look at those. We'll look at some stuff in Minneapolis, St. Paul. I would tell you though, we had 3 centers that we've sold in Minneapolis and St. Paul proper over the last 3 years, and it's just retailers are not very happy with Minneapolis and St. Paul right now, so a lot of them, vacancy rates are much higher in those cities.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll look at it. We'll look at a good deal, I guess. It's got to be in a really good market at a good price. So, probably not looking at anything like, in North Minneapolis or anything. Consider, probably not even uptown. Honestly, it's probably got to be, it would be tough. We're pretty picky when it comes to Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Yeah, I know, I understand. I get a lot of investors saying actually they don't even want to worry about those cities. So, it's interesting finding someone who actually would invest in those cities, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people can figure it out. They like doing it. It's just we find more success in the suburbs, I guess.
Yeah, and I do get a lot of South Metro investments too. Apparently South Metro is a very good place to have. So.
What was your name again, sir?
Diego.
Diego. You have my email address, Diego?
Yes, definitely. I'll add it here.
You have it?
No, I say I'll add it here. What's your email?
Oh yeah, so I'm at. Please don't add me to any mailing list, by the way. Just like
Oh no, yeah, just here on my notes.
Yeah, I appreciate it. So hey Diego, I appreciate your time, man. I'm gonna let you go, but yeah, if you come across anything retail in the Twin Cities, I'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I appreciate taking my call too, and I'll let my, I call you about 2 months too, if about this property, see if the one you have in Eden Prairie.
Yeah, please do. That'd be great.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jack. Hope you have a great day.